Good morning, class. Myself, Professor Devdi Banerjee, and I'll be taking your business maths in this semester as well as business stats. So, today, my topic of discussion will be basically the simple interest. Then, we will go on to discuss the compound interest in a elaborate form, and then on the next chapters. So first of all, I think you all know what is simple interest, right? Simple interest means it is calculated basically on the principal amount. We know that in the principal amount we calculate the simple interest. In compound interest, after a fixed period of time, the simple interest obtained from a principal, which is then added to the principal for the next period. After every period, the amount of principal increases. The amount of compound interest for a certain period is obviously more than the amount of simple interest for that period. Let us recapitulate the formula of simple interest. Simple interest. What is the formula? I is equal to PRT by 100, where P is equal to principal, R is equal to rate of return, R is equal to rate of return, okay, and T is equal to time period, and I is equal to interest. Okay? Okay? Okay. So, if we take the first sum, we can see that what is there to solve it. The first sum says that calculate the amount of compound interest on rupees 3,750 for 2 years at 8% compounded annually. Means you have to calculate the amount of compound interest for the period of 2 years. The rate of return is 8%, but it has been calculated annually. When we do this type of sum, we have to take the annual year one by one, not as a whole. One by one we have to take the annual year. So how can we do that? See, problem 1. Okay, so for the first year it has been given is there, what are the given? P, principal amount is given, which is 3750. Okay, R is given 8%, time annually should be compounded, that is 2 years, and we have to find out I. We have to find out the I. Now how can we find out? For the first year, I is equal to PRT by 100 is equal to P is 3750 into 8 into 1 divided by 100. We get the I as rupees 300. Calculate it, you will get that 300 interest. So, what will be the amount? Means what will be the amount of principal after 1 year? So, therefore, amount at the end of first year will be rupees 3750 plus 300. You will get rupees 4050. Right? Means at the end of the first year you will get rupees 4050. Okay. Now come to next year. Next year means come to the second year, because the time period is given 2 years. So come to the second year. For the second year, now the principal amount changes. It becomes this, because the sum says you have to compound it annually. Keep the thing in mind. Means compounded annually means it includes the amount of interest with the principal. So whenever we have to compound it annually, at the end of every year you have to add it up, both the interest amount as well as the principal amount. So now it becomes 4050. For the second year it will become like that. See, principal now becomes 4050. Time is obviously 1 year, because annually it is compounded. So it is 1 year each. So 1 year time. Next, time is 1 year. Rate remains the same. R is 8%. So I you have to compute again. Same formula. I is equal to PRT by 100. We'll get 4050 into 8 into 1 by 100. You will get the interest amount as rupees 324. Now the amount at the end of second year, amount at the end of second year will be this figure plus this figure. So 4050 plus 324. What will be? It will be 4374. And now what will the amount of interest? Therefore the amount of interest for 2 years will be this amount as well as this amount. You added up both, rupees 300 plus rupees 324. You will get the amount of interest as 624. This is your solution of the first problem. Okay, girls?